Hi everybody, welcome to Haunting Live. We're just out here today in Cambridge, Ontario, out for a little drive on one of the hottest days of the year so far. And we just want to bring you guys to one area here in Cambridge where we used to live. And we had an actual experience down here one day when we were driving through this area just on the road, which we'll walk through later on. But right now we're just down beside the little creek area, so we're just going to sure that's up for you guys. Hold on. Make sure my settings are good before I start. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. Sorry if we had volume issues, but we're just out here at Devil's Creek in Cambridge, Ontario, and we're just out for a little outing today. We wanted to come out and enjoy the beautiful sunshine today. It is so hot down here. It is over 40 degrees Celsius today, and we just wanted to get out of the house for a bit and come down to our old area in Cambridge where we used to live. Sorry for the bus going by. But we're just down here at a little park area that we used to go to. It's called Devil's Creek Conservation Area. And there is some history down here. There's been some activity down here. We've even had some things happen to us while we've been down here from time to time. So we just want to walk around here with you guys, do a little live today. It's a beautiful day on the weekends, so we thought we'd see who's around today. Oh, hey Scooter, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. How are things back home? Yeah, so anyways, this isn't going to be an official investigation or anything like that. We're just out today doing a little walk around. It's a really hot day today, so we just wanted to get out of the house, do some walking, and come show you guys one of the areas that used to be close to our house that has some reported activity. So, and Chris is here also.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining in. If you guys have any questions about this area or with Cambridge, to do with actually some of the haunted areas, actually you can ask, and I'm actually live on the chat right now.
Yeah, I'm on our official Haunting Live Facebook page with you guys. If you want to head on over also to our Haunting Live YouTube page, Chris is live there on the other channel, so you can also chat with him and be on YouTube at the same time if you want. So, but I guess I'll fill you in a little bit about Devil's Creek, okay? Devil's Creek is a conservation area that has a beautiful trail that runs through it, just a nice walking trail that we've taken many times in the past. And there is activity along it. We've had some things happen to ourselves driving by here, which we'll talk about. We've never really told anybody because it's kind of a creepy and personal thing that happened to us when we were driving, but it's something that we do want to talk about and get out there to see if anybody else has had experiences in this area. And that's one key thing, is I want to try to find out if anybody else has had experiences down here. They say that water is a conductor of energy and electricity, and can increase the odds of having paranormal activity happen. And right here, I'll switch you guys around, is the creek itself. So there is an actual creek that flows through here, which is really nice and relaxing today on a hot day, believe me. So it goes down that way, flows towards the actual river, which the trail actually goes out to also, which we'll be taking you guys along. But this is just a small little creek that goes through the park. And the main park is just up there on that side, beside us here. So, a little playground for the kids. But so yeah, we're just out here hanging out on a hot day. We thought it'd be nice to get out and kind of walk around to a nice little park for a change. Get out for a bit. This area is called Devil's Creek. Mainly it's a conservation area. Let me flip you guys back to me. It is a conservation area, so it is maintained as a trail system here. And it's known for basically the trail and the vegetation and trees and stuff that are around here. They look after it pretty well. It goes down pretty far. I think it's something like 3 kilometers up it goes, and it goes behind us here all the way that way back to the main river down there, so which we'll walk down to later. And here's Wanda too. Wanda's here with us today.
Yeah, we're.
What were you guys talking about?
Actually,
I was connecting with this tree and just allowing my energy to go into the tree.
Oh, okay.
And then instantly it comes back to me. The tree here says he's a protector of this area of the creek and brings in a lot of the negativity and that and transmutes it and makes it a better place. It takes care of, it's a protector of the area.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Because we know there is some weird energy in this area. Are you picking up any of that kind of weirdness so far, or is it just like calm nature energy here?
Well, it's a nice creek. Of course, it's not as nice as it used to be back in maybe 30, 40 years ago. Probably.
Right.
Would have been fresher, but it didn't. It just is very uneasy feeling. I can't put my finger on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what when I approached the tree, I had that. I was asking about the uneasiness, and that's when we merged the energy. That's when the tree told me he takes care of a lot of that uneasy energy.
Okay.
You can call it any kind of.
So you are picking up some weirdness or negative energy around?
Yeah, nothing specific. Just a lot of over the years stuff that's been not so great.
Right. Yeah, because Chris is here, we've had something happen in this area too, right?
Actually, it wasn't really actually here.
It's more down on the
No,
road.
it was back actually
That
here.
way,
Yeah. There's actually train tracks.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later as we walk up to that area. We're going to take a walk later on and go see it.
Well, you'll have to tune in actually within 20 minutes after when Trevor lets you know. Sorry though that we can't put it full, but this is actually a subdivision area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there are homes back here too, so we're just doing a walk through the park right now. It's so hot we wanted to get outside today and get out of the house for a bit. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. We greatly appreciate you guys watching our videos that we do. We hope you tune into our Haunting Live episodes that we do now and then, and hope you enjoy them. We also post extra videos to our Facebook, YouTube, and also some shorter videos onto Instagram. So if you don't follow us there, you can come down and follow us. That would be appreciated.
Also, those for people who are tuning in right now, tickets are on sale right now for our main event, which is November 2nd, actually in Milton, Ontario. Yeah, we're again holding our annual now fall lockdown event here in Milton, which is only about 45 minutes from where we live. It's really close to get to, so no excuses that you can't make it. And the good thing though is actually this year we got some great news actually about Country Heritage Park. Trevor, if he flips around, he might be able to actually explain it to you. I'll switch back to me there. Okay. Yeah, basically we are full-fledged people now of Country Heritage Park. It is one of our main locations we're able to access at any time. So look forward to more events and more filming being done at the Country Heritage Park location down in Milton. We even hope to maybe get a series going there shortly, who knows, so hopefully things might work out. We're going to bring a few things forward and see what we can manage. So we have the locations, we have the tools, hopefully something in the universe will work out for us eventually. So, but we're just going to walk along the trail with you guys here for a little bit. How's things where you guys are today? Is it still hot over where you guys are? Text us if you want. We're live on chat today on Haunting Live. Not an official investigation today. We're just out doing a little walk around at Devil's Creek Conservation. It's a lot cooler.
Yeah, we're going to stay on the side where the shade is, so I can see the screen.
And again, though, for those that actually know Fahrenheit-wise, we're looking at 114 actually down here and in Southern Ontario. We're over 100 degrees Fahrenheit today down here, so it's pretty hot. Which is what in Celsius? Celsius, we're looking at 41. 41 Celsius today, so.
We needed to get out of the office today and get out in the field a bit. I'll turn around here so you guys can see where we're walking. And Wanda's ahead.
Backyard out here.
Yeah.
I like the backyard as opposed to a park.
Yep. Well, there's houses all along here too. So.
Hillary's now joined us.
Hello, Hillary.
Which way are you facing me?
Is
Yeah.
Hillary's
Alright, so Hillary, we're actually in Cambridge, Ontario. We're over by right where we used to live. We're actually in an area called the Devil's Creek. Actually, Jackie Dennison actually filmed this in this area for rescue mediums.
Yep. As I was saying before earlier, we sorry, it's black around here. As I was saying earlier, there was some activity reported down here. We've had stuff happen to ourselves down here that we'll talk to you guys about a little later on once we hit the trail the other way going towards the waterfalls and stuff. There are waterfalls down here, which is kind of cool.
Wanda's picking up something.
a nicer spot. It's a cleaner spot. The energy's cleaner here. And oh, there's critters, there's birds and there's squirrels and different things in the water.
The creek comes down this far, so it goes all the way to where we started from.
But the creek is talking more nicer.
There's better energy at this end.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wanda was picking up some of the negative energy down there at the first of the trail there, so.
Yeah, it was just a little unpleasant.
Some-
And,
Just to show Trevor.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know if that's right when you were walking, but you're showing more that way.
Yeah.
Sorry for Trevor's ears, actually, for the people that are watching right now.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're just walking along the trail, not doing much of anything today. It's not an official Haunting Live, but we thought we'd broadcast where we are. It is an interesting area. There's been reports of activity down here. Wanda's already been picking up some stuff. She's our medium here for Haunting Live, so she's with us today. There's been TV shows shot down here.
We're going to go down so far and then we're just going to cross.
Yeah, Scooter, it's really nice down here. We used to live in this area in Cambridge for about a year before we had to move back up to Waterloo for work, so it's a much nicer, relaxing area down here. It's a natural conservation area, so they keep it up pretty nice.
Kenny put down beautiful park.
Yep. So we're just walking alongside the creek, which is right here beside us, so.
As soon as you see the subdivision, you'll be like, oh my god, that's where you're going to film it. So what happened though is Allison was walking this way, Jackie was walking the other way.
Yeah, the show that was shot down here was actually Rescue Mediums. They shot an episode down here. And I think they titled it Devil's Creek something.
Yeah,
so
it's Devil's Creek.
if you want to search for that online on YouTube, they have a YouTube channel directly for Rescue Mediums. And they also have all their episodes on veryparanormal.com also, which we're also on that site as well. So. Just a typical bush and creek right beside us. We're walking up to the main road here now. So is it this way or do we have to go the other way to get down there?
The other way.
That's what I thought, okay.
Yeah.
So we're just at the main road on the one end, but we're going to switch back and go to where the falls are, which are the other way. So we're going to head back and go the other way now. Hello, April. Thanks for tuning in. How you doing, girl? April's on.
Yep, I see her.
So.
You got more data than I do.
Yes, that's fine. So for those of you just tuning in, thank you very much for coming to Haunting Live. We're not doing an official investigation of any kind. Well, sort of is, but the place I wanted to bring you guys to, close to where I used to live in Cambridge, Ontario.
Where you used to live? We.
I said we.
Okay, right, sorry. You said I.
So it's called actually Devil's Creek Conservation Area, and as you guys probably know, they don't call names just for any reason. There's a reason behind every name of a location. So for this one to be called Devils in the name, there must be something to that. That's my thinking on it anyway, so I don't know the full history of the area. I've done a little bit of research on it, found some interesting things, but there's not much on there about the actual past of it. So only lots of stuff about the conservation, so. I'm sorry, April, I'm trying to read you, but I'm in the sun. So I'm going to walk over here. Okay. What's April saying?
Sorry. She said Waterloo, but she's not.
Oh.
Yeah, she's moving to Waterloo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll be close to us.
That's a cedar.
Very calming.
Yeah,
Muscles and you're walking.
Wanda's like
Have to hold on to that.
the cedar tree here.
Yeah.
Good energy off the cedar.
Yeah. The cedar will calm your muscles if you get your muscle spasms when you're walking.
Yeah. It's also good for smudging too. Another smudging herb that you can
I've
use.
got some actually at home.
And
You've
dry
got
it.
some dried out at home, yeah.
Of course we could. You needed to. You could too.
That one's really burnt already. Dried out. All right.
It's like, you know, you when you're in a rock shop and you're choosing a rock, you're feeling, holding the rock, seeing what the energy's like there, and which ones
our car?
have qualities
I hope
for
not.
you. It's the same thing. Trees.
Doesn't sound like it. Okay, we're just walking back now. So as I was saying,
Just in case. I'll walk faster.
oh, get out. No, there, this one. So as I was saying, guys, we're just walking down the trail. It's not an official investigation. We just wanted to bring you to an area that's had reported activity in the past here in Cambridge, where we used to live. We found out some information about it.
Wanda from April.
So,
Oh, hi, April.
Actually, hold on. My beautiful soul sister Wanda Jackson. So, Trav.
yo,
Message actually. Wanda's got a message actually for April.
yes. Oh, you got a message for April back?
Oh yeah, thanks, April. It'd be fun to have you here hugging trees together.
Yeah, Wanda's doing some tree hugging today, feeling the energy of them. So,
Yeah, I need some tree energy, some tree love.
need some grounding with the roots.
Yeah.
And Scooter. Oh, thanks, Scoot. Yeah. These are pretty good phones. I do hold it pretty close, and I try to speak up a little bit when I'm on air like this, so hopefully the quality is okay. Let me know if it's not, but we do actually have mics that we use now when we do official interviews and stuff. We have a new mic system that we can hook up to the phone, and it really helps out with they're just little lapel mics that stick to your shirt or whatever. But it helps out quite a bit. We don't have them today. This is just the camera phone, so.
April
the
says
camera
thanks
mic.
a lot for actually taking her on the walk. We're not done, you girl.
Oh, we're not done. We're heading down the other way now. We haven't done a Haunting Live in a little while. We apologize, but we are trying to promote some of our other stuff, events and whatnot that are happening soon. So we're coming up to Northern Ontario pretty soon is one event. And the first weekend of September, we'll be doing a Haunting Live from
Okay, Wanda's feeling stuff.
up by Sault Ste. Marie.
front. The house is calling me.
The house is calling. Yeah.
Something around the front that looks familiar, but it looks different. So
Well, it looks like they're doing renos on it, so it could kick up activity. Okay, April, that's good that you're able to have some grounding energy today. One thing we would probably recommend is to check your chakras. Make sure your chakras are all closed down so you're not drawing in the energy that's affecting you. And that could help you calm down also. And use the white light energy to form a bubble around you. That will help also. Like make an imaginary bubble around your whole body. So a white light. Is it the energy of the house or what?
Yeah. Wanda and I were actually picking up to do, like I'm picking up to do with window. Actually, one of the sides.
Okay.
One is to be with backyard.
Oh, okay.
So let's stand over here a little bit in the shade.
Yeah, it's too sunny here. We're gonna walk down the trail a bit.
That renovation will have stirred up a lot of stuff in that place.
Oh yeah.
I know it.
It stirred up a lot of energy.
Yeah, and there already was some in there.
Oh. Oh, there's your bird, Mark.
Where's my bird?
Over there.
My blue jay?
Yeah, you just flew into that tree.
Okay. Blue jays are my favorite birds. The reason why is because my grandmother. She used to have a whole bunch actually at the farm.
They're kind of nasty. Blue jays
I'm taking myself off the internet.
have a bad rap for being
aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're aggressive birds. Yeah.
That's why I like them.
Okay, we're just walking down the trail still here, guys. So thanks for tuning in to Haunting Live. We're at Devil's Creek Conservation Area in Cambridge along the trail. There's a lot of reported activity in this area, so we just wanted to come down and check it out. Even we've had stuff happen here, so.
It's just slower.
Yes, Pam, it is a beautiful day today. It's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit and 41 Celsius. I don't know, it was a horse. No, it's not Mahoney. It was a different name. So,
okay.
But thanks for tuning in, Pam. We're just down in the Devil's Creek area of Cambridge today. Trying to feel the energy. I've always wanted to take you guys down here with us on a Haunting Live, so.
Especially when we lived here in Cambridge.
Yeah, we know the area, we know some of the history, and we've had experiences here too, so we'll talk about those in a little bit once we get down to this end here. What I'd like to know is, have any of you guys had any experiences in this area of Cambridge yourselves?
We're actually in Galt, Ontario.
Yeah. Okay, I just heard that, did you?
What?
Like a twig snap?
That was Wanda back there.
Oh, I thought it was more over there.
That was Wanda.
Okay.
What? I'm now off data. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we just spotted something kind of creepy already. Guys, what do you think of this?
It's from outer space. See, come around here and look at his ears.
Oh, weird. There's a creepy doll up in the tree here. Just out of nowhere.
Did you come up here last night and plant that for today's walk?
No.
Okay.
We haven't been down here for a long time.
I had to work last night.
So, okay. As we're heading to our creepy spot, there's a doll just randomly in the tree. Hi. Hi. Okay.
Hopefully he's here on the way back.
If he's up there as we get there, then I'm going to be freaky.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They're creepy, yeah. So, watch it. Picture.
So, watch out for us.
So.
The trail goes underneath the road here, so we're going to go underneath a little tunnel. There, I can see you guys now. And it echoes. Here comes Chris and Wanda.
Ooh, nice echoey sound.
It's echoey and cool in here. Actually, I might stay here for a few minutes.
I'm sorry, but it's a hot day today.
Yeah.
So.
Stick your feet in.
Oh, nice and cool. Alright, here we go. 1 foot in.
Slimy?
It was a little bit slimy, but still.
Cool your feet off.
Hold in there.
Yeah. Cool your feet off on a hot day. It's actually nice and cool in here. So we're coming up to the falls pretty soon, actually. There's some of them.
Actually, if you go up to that other one.
Yeah, we'll go up to the top here. So this is the other side of the road. There's the main river that goes through town. Right across is the golf course. So this is the main river, the big one. But we'll walk up here quickly.
Hold on to the camera.
Yeah. So there's the falls, if you guys can see. They're kind of flowing underneath this bridge. And they go down all the way up to the river on the other side here. So. Huh?
Say, hold on. Let Trevor film me.
It could be the heat, because I just got dizzy there, standing there.
No, you know what? I did too. As soon as I went up a little further, I did feel a bit dizzy. So I think we're hitting energy here.
Yeah. Well, it could
Did
be.
Chris
the way
feel anything?
The waterfall comes down.
Yeah,
Right
there's
in that.
water rushing energy coming off that.
So there'd be a lot of EMF.
That's right where I felt it when I walked up there. Too bad we didn't bring any tools, but
You know your EMF tool that you have, that pump, the EMF pump.
yeah, the EMF
Well,
pump.
this feels like that.
Oh yeah?
Like, in a lot of ways, it's very strong. Like, so I think that all of this is pumping energy. Like, I don't know what I'd be like at Niagara Falls,
Oh.
near the falls.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to do the under the falls tour there.
But
'Cause-
the other tree told me to, at this end, to connect with another tree.
Oh yeah?
So we'll have to find another tree.
There's a tree right here.
There's one.
Actually, it's like the only tree around, actually.
Yeah,
Nothing but far away trees. This one's like right here. Yeah, but this one's like right here, you know?
Yeah.
gotta wait till the daddy long range makes his way up.
Oh, you don't want to play with the spider?
This isn't what I'm expecting to see.
Okay. Maybe not.
You're not feeling anything there.
Well, I can't really connect when there's all this web around.
Okay, all right. There's a tree up here also that is touching the sun.
Maybe it is up that way, but or maybe it's over the bridge.
Well, since we had energy up on the bridge, let's head up this way and see first.
Put your guard up.
Yeah. As we were walking up this way, guys, we had both been hit with energy, so that gave us a dizzy feeling. So we're not sure what's up here. Let's go and check it out.
It's more foliage.
Yeah, so I mean, that tree was right there. This is more like bush stuff. There's like more lower plants and...
Oh my gosh, nice cool breeze.
Yeah, but no shade.
No shade, no. It's a hot day out here. Let's walk up a little bit, see if there's a tree up here that calls to her. Alright. We're just going to go up a bit further. I don't see anything else up here. So, I think we're going to head back down and maybe go down a bit further this way. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to Haunting Live right now. We're just doing casual walking along an area called Devil's Creek here in Cambridge, Ontario, where we used to live nearby. And it's got lots of reported activity here. There's been TV shows shot down here that people have had activities in the homes here in this area, stuff like that. So, and we've also had some personal experiences here too. So okay, we're back down by this spot now. There's the creek coming out, and it goes down to there. There's the waterfall. Better view of it. And that goes out to the creek, the main river over here. So.
If Hillary's still on, she'll remember this tool.
Which one do you have on now?
Oh my gosh, I got a ladybug on me. You want to get a close up of that?
Oh, we got a visitor. Visitor. Where's he going?
Hey, baby.
A ladybug.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, okay? Alright, I'm sorry. Come on down. Come on down.
Oh no, Waypole, you're probably picking up some of the same energy that we are, so.
Yeah, so I did try to talk to the tree, but my energy like sort of went through the tree. It sort of...
Into it?
Yeah.
Okay. But nothing else really?
No. No, well, it's pointing me back that direction.
Okay. Gotta go back there then.
We'll head back out that way.
Slide.
Alright, we'll go back into the cool area of the tunnel then. Oh, that looks so nice. I want to just go and sit right there. Hey Chris, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. We're just down at the Devil's Creek Conservation Area, it's called. We're not doing an investigation, more taking you guys around where we know there is some activity, some energies. On this hot, hot day we have down here today, we want to get out of the house a bit. And there's some other falls. Okay, this is a good spot here, Chris. Sit over here. So there's more falls right here. Coming down. And sorry if I'm moving you guys so much, but
We're gonna go into the shade a little bit.
yeah, okay. It is warm.
It's a little bit warm out here, especially for Wanda right now.
Well, she's in all black, so well, that's the usual for
Okay.
investigator, being black.
I was gonna say let's sit on the ground or something like that.
Yeah. Let's sit on this tree here.
You can explain to people what we came across one night driving home.
That's your spaceman above your head.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The doll tree.
Okay, I'm sitting at the doll tree. If you guys were watching a few minutes ago, we found a creepy doll just randomly sitting in one of the branches. And apparently I just picked the same tree. Sit down. Yep. See? Right there he is again. Hi. Hi, doll. What are you doing?
Okay, well, explain to people.
Okay, I'll flip back around to talk.
Take him home for your museum of the paranormal.
Yeah, we might take him home.
You found him
We don't want stuff happening at the home.
And
What's
you'll
wrong with
start
her?
walking around your kitchen at night.
Find him over at your house one day. Okay, so I want to tell you guys a quick little story about one night that we were up in Waterloo. We lived down here in Cambridge, so we were driving home one night. And the road that we were just at, which is down there, that way, we just came from. We had something really weird and pretty much incredible happen. It was just myself and Chris in the car. We had our old van at the time, I believe.
Yeah, it was a little van.
Yeah, and pretty deserted on the road. There wasn't much traffic going around at all.
Except for a little light fog, that was it.
There was some light fog in the area, which is a precursor to activity, I find. Because that also happened the other time we had activity happen, the fog kicked up. And anyways, it's kind of weird to talk about. I know a lot of you kind of probably won't believe it because it seems unreal, but it did happen. Both of us saw it. We were just driving down the road. To the left of us on the road are a bunch of townhomes, which are, I believe, are retirement homes for older people. And on the right are just houses with fences along, and they have big bushes. Along every home along that edge on the right side where this thing came from, I'm just going to call it thing for now, there's all fences along there, so there's no way it could have been just some random animal jumping out or something coming out of the bush or anything like that. Also because of the way it moved too, so I'll describe that also. It's a little weird to talk about because we haven't really announced this at all anywhere before. We just talked about it, I think, to Wanda before, and that's it. So at the time, we were going through some stress at the time. We were being harassed and taken advantage of when we were trying to help certain people, and just a lot of negativity floating around our lives at that time. I think also we were looking at moving at that time from Cambridge. That was around that time.
Before?
Yeah. No, we were still in Cambridge, but it was like...
we were in Cambridge.
We were talking about moving.
It was the first year that we were here.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said, a lot of negativity happening in our lives at that time, so I think that is partially why we were allowed to witness this thing or creature, whatever it was that came out. We were driving down the road, and it was at night. It was probably 11 o'clock or so at night, so pretty much deserted road, nobody around. We know the area, so we're just kind of cruising down back home. Not in any rush or anything like that. We were kind of stressed out of what just happened and stuff. Where we were coming back from, some negative stuff happened.
All right, you get to the point.
Well, I'm trying to build it up a little bit, just so they better understand what was happening.
So I'll explain. Like what Trevor was saying, though, is we were driving actually on the road, actually coming from Kitchener, it's Blair Road, driving actually on the road, actually around in between 11 to 11:30 time period. Yeah. We actually had actually as a paranormal investigator, you get teams that actually, or people that you sort of try to help out with, and they actually throw negative energy to you.
It wasn't just that though. At that time, it was even other people that we were trying to help. And every time we just try to help somebody, they throw things back at you, try to harm you, try to discredit you, try to do everything to hurt you instead of accepting the help that you're offering. So, at that time, a lot of that was happening to us.
Now, for those that actually know about native spirits and also know sort of actually Skinwalker, Sasquatch, and all that,
different elementals.
Yeah, even elementals. Just to let you know, basically, those what ran in front of us, actually crossing from the right side to the left side, was one of those kind of creatures. It was huge.
It was a huge dog-like entity, I'm going to call it, because it wasn't really physically there, but both of us saw it clearly. In fact, it jumped across the road from the, like I said, the right side to the left onto the sidewalk in one giant leap. It just jumped across.
Yeah, and right when he was doing that, though, it actually looked at directly at us in the vehicle.
As soon as it jumped across, it hit the sidewalk, it turns its head, staring back directly at us in the vehicle. So it knew we were there. It's a conscious type of energy. And I've been doing some research on it, and the closest thing I can find to it, honestly, was a hellhound. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced anything like that, where you've been dealing with negativity in your life and you've just had weird shit happen day after day, and then it just cultivates in this thing jumping out at you right in front of you as you're driving. It was the totally freakiest thing happen, and it was right here in this Devil's Creek area of Cambridge. So for a devil dog or hellhound to just jump across in front of us at the time of our life where we're having some issues, and it's in this Devil's Creek area, I think there's more than a connection there. So, and you describe what you saw, then I'll say what I saw.
Okay, so what I saw, though, was actually, it was it's a grayish brown animal, roughly 5 feet tall, roughly. Actually, it was huge, like huge, like a dog, but it wasn't fully like a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing, though, is I remember actually jumping across in front of us, but I was actually looking right at us right when it was actually jumping.
Yeah. I saw the exact same thing, but I'm going to explain what I saw a little bit more. What I remember seeing was it wasn't really physically there to me. It was there as the fact that I saw it, but it had more of a translucent type look to it. It wasn't really all there.
Now, just to let you know, Trevor was driving at that time.
And I was driving, so I was looking at it as best I could, not to steer off the road or anything. But to me, it was more of a translucent type apparition where it was trying to manifest into something, but it had this shimmering effect to it, is what I will describe it as. All around the outside of its body, it had like a shimmering type glow to it. And I'm going to say it had yellow eyes as well, but I don't clearly remember the yellow eyes. It was all translucent. So it's more all translucent, shimmering, but the one thing we both agree on, it was freaking huge. Like, I mean, its back and its hump, what it went, I don't know how to describe it. Have you guys ever seen like big, huge animals like cows or bulls, where they have like this, their head is kind of down a little bit, but then they have this huge hump on them before it goes into their back? That's what it looked like, but it was super huge. It had this huge hump on the back of it. And like I said, it just jumped out of the bush where there's nothing but fences along the sides of the homes there on the right side. And it just jumped right in front of us and stared us down. So that's what we wanted to reveal to you guys. We just want to say that we've never really told anybody this story before. We hope it gets around and some more reports come out of this area, and see if anybody else had anything similar happen to them spiritual wise along this area. So we want to share this very personal story with you today of something that has happened to us in the past, and just share it with you guys. So thank you very much. So we're gonna head back down now. Switch it back around here to Chris.
Anyway, so as we do say, thanks a lot for tuning in. Again, those, if you have had any incidences, not even only this area, but actually with other areas, actually to do with anything, to do with what we sort of explained, please let us know. The more information that's actually out there, the more better it is, actually. Also, do join us actually on November 2nd. Tickets are actually on sale through our website, actually at ogpsfilming, actually for Country Heritage Park. Actually, we're now part of their family, which is wonderful. And also join us actually this September 6th. Well, we will be taking you actually off and on, actually, as we travel from the Waterloo region down to Toronto to the Sault Ste. Marie area. And also join us actually on the 7th, exactly live, actually from St. Joseph Island, exactly at 8 o'clock.
Well, hopefully exactly around there. It's going to be our holiday time, so it may be off than that. But we're heading up to Northern Ontario then, so we're going to enjoy a little bit of relaxation.
Hopefully. A
little bit of work. We'll bring you a quick Haunting Live from there, of course, because that's what we do. And we hope you tune in on the first weekend of September. So,
yeah. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We're going to call this a wrap, but we do say thanks a lot. Good knows. See you guys today.
Switch it back to me, and I'll say thank you guys very much to everybody that tuned in. We just wanted to share that story with you guys because we never have shared that before. It's one of our private stories, and we want to take you to the location where it happened, and we waited, I think, till the proper time. So thank you very much for your understanding, and we hope you understand that not everybody believes in that kind of stuff, but we do, and just in the time of our life it was at that time. I think it happened for a reason, so we'd appreciate any comments you guys have on this video. Just please leave a comment and we'll reply to you later on. With that, have a safe and happy weekend this weekend. Enjoy the warm weather, and we're just going to continue our walk a little bit, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.